All right, let's do this, Wicked Warriors. It's Wednesday night. You know what that means? It's time for another action-packed episode of the Wicked Wally webcast, soon to be the best hard rock, heavy metal talk show on the planet. I'm your host, Wicked Wally, and yes, this show... Oh. Hi. Anyway, so we do the show live because the most important part of the show is you, those who are tuning in live right now, and also those watching after the fact. But those in the chat, we want to hear your questions, your comments, your feedback. This show is broadcast live to YouTube, Facebook, and on Twitch. So wherever you want to find us, that's great. We have an incredible show for you tonight. I am super excited for tonight's show. This is episode number 29. We are joined by members of Grand Prairie, Alberta's, well, not members, we actually joined by Jameson Friesen, the vocalist of Grand Prairie, Alberta's Arrival of Autumn. After being signed to Nuclear Blast Records, they released their powerhouse of an album, Harbinger, in 2019. They have new music in the works and are joining us tonight to give us just some info on what's coming up next. And they also have some pretty awesome announcements. If you haven't heard, there's some really cool show announcements that are coming up from Arrival of Autumn. We're going to talk about that tonight as well. If you want to support this show, if you want to support the webcast, some great ways to do that is you can subscribe to our channel on YouTube. So go find Wicked Wally webcast on YouTube, subscribe to us there. Every subscription on YouTube helps. Hit that bell, and then when we go live, you can make sure you catch us live there on YouTube. We need your love, so subscribe to us. And if you do subscribe during the show to our YouTube channel or to our Twitch, you'll actually get a little shout out in this little bar up here. It'll say your name and it'll have a little announcement. So you'll get to be supported on the show. We're going to make sure we support you. If you support us, you get a little shout out on the show. Anyways, it's going to be a great show tonight. We also have merchandise. If you go to streamlabs.com, /Wicked Wally webcast, that's our website. If you go to our website, you can get our merchandise. We have merchandise there, all a bunch of cool stuff. I can pull that up here. Let me just try to... There we go. So we have a merchandise page. We have some really cool stuff up there. You can go check that out. It's all kinds of stuff. Tank shirts, which is great right now. I'm wearing a tank shirt right now because it's hot. It's hot out. Tank shirts, hoodies, hats. And the mug. Whoa! Hey, I didn't realize the mug is back in stock. I got to make a Facebook post about that. The mug is in stock. That's huge because it was out of stock for a while. Wicked Wally webcast on one side. You got the logo on the other. Oh fuck! I got to go buy a mug now. I didn't. This was out of stock since the store started, so I was waiting for them to come in. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I buy a Wicked Wally mug so we can use it on the show. That's huge news. I didn't even realize. All right, so like I said, we got a great show for you tonight. My co-host for tonight, we have Jason Metal Warrior. Hi, Jay.
Hey, hang on. Sorry, I'm just buying a mug off the website since they're in stock. Hang on one second. Hey, Wally, how's it going tonight, buddy?
Good. Wow, I'm excited. I was like, wow, the mug's there. Great.
I see that. You're like stoked about that mug.
I opened up the merch shop probably like how long ago? Many months ago.
It's been a few months now, yeah.
Yeah, and the mug has not been in stock. So the fact that it's there, because everything's made to order. Anyway, enough about how to support the show. We want to talk to Arrival of Autumn. We want to talk to Jameson. Holly Hardcore 623 is now following us. Thank you so much for the follow. We really appreciate that. That is on Twitch. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for following us. Every follow helps make the show better. All right, so Jay, we're let me just turn the tunes down a little bit. The music's probably a little loud. Oh no, I think it's good. Anyway, so let's get on with the show. You've been excited for this band for a while, knowing that they're going to.
Yeah, this is actually really cool to talk to these guys. This is they're a pretty big deal if you know things in the metalcore scene, right? Like
yes,
Arrival of Autumn for real.
Definitely. No, this is no. As I like to say, I use my old man sayings on the show. This is no small potatoes. All right, Jameson, you can unmute your call. Thanks, man, for joining tonight.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Awesome,
Hey, dude.
awesome. We have a bunch of viewers in the chat right now. Chat's still quiet, but if you have any questions, comments, anything you want to ask Jameson, feel free to shout, or just have shout-outs. Go ahead and do that in the chat, and we'll make sure we get to that as well. You're part of the show tonight. Yeah, as I mentioned at the top of the show, well, for one thing, I saw you practicing off camera. Before the show started, I saw you with your guitar, and you were practicing. And you are practicing because you have a big show coming up, isn't that right?
Yeah, we've got a great show coming up. So Loud as Hell just got announced in
Yes.
Drumheller, Alberta. And we're going to be closing out the weekend, Sunday night.
Yeah,
We're unbelievably excited.
Yeah, you're ending the festival. You're the last band. You're the headlining Sunday night. You're closing it down. That's incredible. It'll be the second time Arrival Autumn has played at the festival. Is that right? You played in 2019, or was it before that as well? Did you play before that as well?
It was, before as well. We played for the first time in 2018.
Okay.
We returned the next year because it
Okay.
was awesome, and we got to know Jeff, the promoter, the guy who puts on the whole weekend. He's amazing. And we told him, hey, we're not going to play 2020. We're going to give everyone a break. And then it didn't even happen. So
I don't think anybody played 2020.
Right, no,
Yeah,
no
exactly.
one, nobody did. Yeah, Jeff is awesome. Speaking of Jeff, he'll be on the show next week. We got him lined up next week. We'll talk about that more at the end of the program, but he's going to be on next week, and it's going to be just Jeff and I, and we're going to hopefully have some folks in the chat who've been to the festival before. It's just going to be a love letter to Loud as Hell, because it's just an amazing festival. So this will be your third time playing. Probably, is it and I guess I'm assuming first time as a headlining band?
yeah, first time as a headlining band.
Nice.
We were just so honored to get the call from Jeff. He hit me up. He's like, man, we want you to close out the weekend. I was like,
Fuck.
dude,
Yeah.
Okay.
of all
Sure.
the bands.
Sorry about that. Yeah, so speaking of Loud as Hell, you did play in 2019. I have here up on the screen, we can pull this up. I'm going to play a little bit of your performance just from the back of the stage there from the last time you played there at the festival. Let's just pull that up. There we go. All right, so this is just from your Facebook page video. Who shot this, you know? Have you any idea who shot this video? Are you guys playing?
Man, it could have been one of our buddies in Eye of Horus.
Oh, nice.
Not 100% sure.
All right, we'll just check a little bit of this out. This is what Loud as Hell is. If folks haven't been to Loud as Hell, we're going to be talking about that tonight, or lots about it next week. Loud as Hell is just it's so much fun. It's often called the best fest in the West, and there's for good
Rightfully
reason.
so.
For good reason. In Drumheller, Alberta, there's camping 3 days. There's pancake breakfast included. So we'll talk more about that next week. But yeah, you definitely want to go check it out. And plus, I mean, Arrival Autumn's playing there and closing off the 3 days. So here, let's check this out. Oh, what happened there? Hey, that's it.
You cut it short, eh? That's all we get.
That's
Just that little-
all
You know for
we
sure we're
get.
going to do some crowd participation now.
You're gonna
That's all
say
you need to see. That's
you're
it.
gonna,
If
you're gonna
not
say
pumped
you're
after
gonna
that,
say
then
hey
what
a
the
bunch
fuck
of times, which is really important.
Right. Learn the words, people.
There we go. Just a taste. Ah, man. That's looking forward to that. So yeah, and then that from that year, you here's the poster from that year. You
Yeah.
that was a stellar year. Goat Whore Ancients. Who else is on there?
So I believe Cloven Hoof ended
Cloven Hoof.
up dropping off, and Eye of Horus headlined the Saturday. And so our set was just before Eye of Horus.
Yeah, we have Planet Eater on there. They're going to be headlining the Friday night, actually. They're going to be the Friday night, ending off the Friday night. So they're on there as well. And do we
That's so
have
sick.
And then Into Eternity is going to be headlining the Saturday night. They've played it Loud as Hell before, but that's stellar to have them back. They're one of my favorites, that band. So I'm pretty stoked to have them return. Yeah, it's going to be sick. Yeah, Loud as Hell. So obviously, it's looking forward to that. Okay, so
Troy's doing double duty on the festival then. There,
he
right?
is doing double duty. Yes, that's right. Troy is Into Eternity as the bass player, and he's also plays bass and does I think backing vocals in both bands in Planet Eater as well. So yeah, Troy will be very busy at festival.
Nice.
Troy Bly, yeah, he's in both bands. Yeah, so Loud as Hell. I mean, it's a great place to make memories. So I actually wanted to ask you, Jameson, I have so many great memories from Loud as Hell. Is there any that you wanted to share with us? Any fun memories from the 2 years you've played in the past that kind of come to mind?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we had a blast running into the Fit for an Autopsy guys in 2018. We had just been signed. We were on the same label as them, so we had a common thing to talk about without just being the typical, oh my God, guys in a band that I like, awkward shit. And then they blew the whole show away. They closed it out on the Sunday that first year. That was awesome, seeing Fit there. And the best part, though, each time I've been, is everyone from every band is there hanging out. It's the biggest reunion. So we spend all year, going here and there and seeing everyone, and it's a guarantee that you'll see them at Loud as Hell. It's the perfect comeback after the pandemic.
Yeah, Jeff had another interview recently. I was listening to it, and he was talking about Loud as Hell. And I think he had an example of like maybe one band that stayed in their trailer the whole time, and he kind of he said who it was. I won't talk about it here, but other than that, it's if you want to go and meet the folks in these bands, good chance you're going to meet them. Like you said, the band members are there. They're hanging out. They're having beers. They're enjoying. Totally. They're enjoying the music. They're there camping, or they maybe have motorhomes or whatever. They're there as well, enjoying the festival. Do you guys plan on being there all 3 days, or are you just going to come up for the day you're performing?
Definitely showing up Friday. Gonna
nice.
hang out all weekend. Yeah. So I mean, basically we try not to go too hard the night before a show, so we have to be there Friday if we want to, have some fun.
Yeah. There's a local Calgary band. They're signed to M Theory Audio now. They're called Hazard, and they're young guys. They're young dudes. Well, they're not as young anymore, but they were when I saw them play there.
They're still kids.
Yeah,
they're still kids.
Yeah, they're still
and they're awesome. And they're awesome. And they're awesome, but they had a rule that they wouldn't. I think they were playing. I believe it was a Saturday that year, and they wouldn't drink until after their performance. So they could party, they could go crazy, but they would not. No one would even touch alcohol until they performed.
What?
And I think it was
not
like
metal. Come on,
I think it was early Saturday evening. That's how serious they take it. Yeah. And I think it was a rule put in place by
1 to 2 drink leniency pre-show.
There you go. And that's good too. That's good too. You have to. I've seen bands before that go on stage that are just sloshed, and it's just, you can just tell it's just not. It's not enjoyable. They just it's sloppy, especially with metal. It's so technical. So if it's a punk music, you could probably get away with being a little sloshed, but
and no punk bands coming on the show anymore.
Unless they're drunk.
Exactly. Good point. So Loud as Hell, so that's coming up. That's super exciting. That's a huge announcement, and you're going to be practicing for that right after we're done with this interview for tonight. The band's getting together to practice.
You're probably getting some strobe effect going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ty's testing out the new lights right now, so it's all coming together.
Yeah, and a couple of the band members might just poke their head in and say hi during the show tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Ty's here right now. I don't know if he's got some wisdom for us, but he might. He might soon.
So Ty Fox, a drummer of the band. You want to come say hi, Ty?
Yeah, I can do that.
Come on, Ty, don't be shy.
Ty, don't be shy.
Guys, I've never done this before. It's my first time.
You won't die.
It's okay, we'll be gentle. Don't worry, buddy.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. We can see half your face.
I'll move in.
I'll move out.
Yeah, I'm peeking in.
Are you stoked for Loud as Hell, Ty?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
What's one of your favorite things from previous years? This will be your third time playing Loud as Hell, and you'll be closing off as a headliner on Sunday. What's one of your favorite things from the past shows?
Is there a rating on the show, or do I have to keep it PG? I have.
Oh yeah. I didn't. Jameson didn't ask that. I only have 2 rules during the show. So the first rule is don't do anything illegal on stream because I don't want to get shut down. And 2, don't be an asshole. So that's really it. You can curse, you can swear. Don't be an asshole.
Stories. It's all good.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Well, the one involves me being just a little bit insensitive, but the other one I was. The bowl story.
But don't be an asshole. I mean, like, don't be prejudiced. Don't be.
There was a guy that mentioned you as a swinger, and I asked him if he did cockhold, and like it just killed the entire move, and everybody laughed. And then it was super funny. But the other one, yeah, dude, it was uncomfortable.
Okay, what was this? Okay, wait, hold on. Back up. Who wanted to swing? Someone from another band? Or
No, there was a person there that mentioned they were into swinging.
Okay.
And then I was like, me and another guy who had just been making cuckold jokes the entire weekend. It was like slow-mo. And I looked at this guy and it was like a flashbang went off on Call of Duty. And I was like, do you do cuckold? And then like the whole circle was just like... And then the bass player for Iaporas fed me a bunch of meat, and then I videotaped it for an autopsy and tried not to fall off the stage for an hour.
All right.
That was the other one.
That's cool and not falling off the stage, or did you actually fall off the stage?
No, I didn't fall, but I was half in one filming. And everybody could see it from the stage that I was pretty in one.
Right.
Attaboy.
So before the announcement for Loud as Hell, I was trying to think how would I start off tonight's show, and so this is going to be kind of the second start of tonight's show because I saw an Instagram post from you guys, and this is great. This is a great way to I think get the rest of the conversation going for tonight. This post right here, I absolutely loved this. This is 10 years as a band. So this is a 10-year anniversary of the band. Our first photos ever. So there's this one. There's even this really low quality JPEG. You can barely make out what's going on here.
You'll notice the 4th member's different between the 2 also.
Right. I love the hair. I love not love, I don't, it's kind of out of style now, but it's just so great to see that the swoop, the emo swoop. Did you, any of you can ever bring that back?
I'm working on it.
Working on it.
So
it's probably a good idea to bring that back.
Maybe it will.
I decided I wouldn't cut my hair until shows came back, so I haven't had a haircut since 2019. And so it's balled up right now, but no shit, it's down to here.
Yeah.
My shoulders.
Even me, I've been working from home now. I've been working from home now, and it's been like, fuck it, I'm gonna grow it out. Well, I still can. Well, I still have some on top of my head. But so the comments on here are just freaking hilarious. I'm gonna scroll through some of these comments here. Oh my God, look at you younglings, which is a reference to Star Wars, so that's pretty funny. Edgelords. Someone's the sunset silhouette said Edgelords. Edgelords is isn't that someone who sits in their basement and writes angry comments on the internet? Isn't that like an edgelord? But
just tries to be edgy all the time.
Try to be edgy all the time. Oh yeah, so it's like a fake edgy. And then Jameson, you commented on this and you said we'll edge you. Which
that's a sexual term.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That sounds like a sex.
The beans were edgelords. We were really into edging at that time when we were 17.
That sounds like a sex thing. I'm like, oh God, yeah. So yeah, when folks watch the show 100%. On YouTube, it's not rated for children. It'll actually say the content's not rated for.
Hey, kids, but you want to learn about edging?
Yeah, you wouldn't. I don't want to think about what young people know about these days because of the internet. Anyway, edging is a sport in Canada from Arrival of Autumn.
I gotta Google it.
Oh no! Oh no, Jay. Jay's looking it up. Oh no, the show's going off the rails already. Okay.
I was just gonna do an image search 'cause it's probably easier, right? Like,
image won't really. Okay, forget it. Now I just gave away. I know exactly what it is. Okay, anyway, let's keep going. Those those boys look Warped Tour ready. Haha. That's another comment on here. That's a great one. And then some memories people have when you played a show at the rodeo grounds on top of 2 trailers pulled together. Is that true?
For sure. Oh yeah, very true. That was a great show. Yeah, that was a fundraiser for a fella who passed, a young guy. So we were honored to play that. That was quite something. Yeah, Rock for Brock it was called.
Rock for Brock. So you were actually like it was up high? Were you like the trail? Like I'm thinking trailers. I'm thinking like is it like semi trailers or like?
Yeah, it was
we were
two
like
high boys.
yeah 6 feet off the ground likely. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. And you
yeah, 5 ticks.
throw that up. Wow.
Yeah.
Who are
We
those?
played some pretty redneck gigs for sure.
Well, I mean, we'll talk more about. I want to talk about Grand Prairie a bit later in the show. I love Grand Prairie. I've been there a few times. I got a buddy who lives up there. It could be a fun city. It could be a pretty fun city, especially a good place to go party for sure. Grand Prairie. There's some.
It is what you make it for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. More. I'm not done yet. These comments are just brilliant. I'm going to read a few more and then I'll stop. Who are those emo kids? I hope they have guy liner. Did any of you wear guy liner? I gotta ask.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me and Brenny definitely dabbled.
I did it once. I did it once. I went to a black metal show, and I'm like, I got to put some kind of makeup on. So I did guy liner, and then my friend of mine thought she was gonna make fun of me, and she's like, "You actually look really good like that. Don't take this the wrong way, but you actually look really good. It brings out the green in your eyes."
You should have been more goth, Brent.
I know.
You should have been more goth.
Wally. Anyway, so that's a lot of belts. That's a lot of belts.
Yeah, Brenny's got 3 for
Right.
sure.
He has a 20-inch waist. He doesn't even. Yeah.
So the pants are hanging down or low, hanging low, but there's a bunch of belts. That's awesome. Yeah, more memories when you guys. It says Greasy Steve when you guys crashed at my house and we watched horror movies and ate a ton of Teutons. Good memories.
Oh, for sure.
What's a Teuton?
I don't remember that. It might be a typo.
Okay.
But that was the first time I watched Planet Terror. That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh yeah, okay, that's a great one. Is it Rodriguez? Yeah. What's his name? Yeah.
Robert Rodriguez.
Rodriguez. Yeah, for sure.
It was part of the double feature Grindhouse with Tarantino's Death Proof.
Yeah. Those were fun. Those were fun movies. All right, so one last comment because this is going to take me to the next thing I want to talk about. Meeting you guys in Tampa with In Flames was one of the highlights of the last concert season. That's huge. Playing with it in Flames.
Hey, I saw that show.
Yeah, I was just waiting for that. Did you forget that you saw that show?
You saw it too, because I was.
I
with
know.
You.
In Calgary, the one in Calgary. Yeah, we did. We saw you play. We saw you open up for In Flames and Red, right, on that show. So yeah, we did see you.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was a stellar show at the Palace, right?
Yep.
Yeah, sick venue.
Yeah, sick show.
Yeah, I love seeing shows there. That's one of my favorite places to go see bands.
Yeah, it was a stellar show and playing with In Flames. I remember that whole night. It was a big deal for me. I want to bring something up here. I think the only way I can do this is to cover you guys up for a second because it's on Instagram. But here we go. So this is gonna be a video of here's In Flames playing, and Jameson, you come up on stage. This is the last. This is the last performance. Is that what it is?
Second last, I think.
Of that tour?
Of the tour, yeah. So there was a lot of build up to that. Anders is a tease. Basically, we were side stage in Portland, Maine, up on the East Coast.
Oh.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, look who that is.
And he comes up to me and he's like sarcastically like, I don't want to do this one. Do you know this song? You go do it. I was like, dude, I'll do it. Don't tempt me. And he's like, okay, well, we'll have you on stage yet. And I was like, oh my God, dude. And and then he let me pick the song. He narrowed it down, but he let me pick between a few songs.
Wow.
And then he was like, okay, tomorrow night. And this was a few days after the initial tease. He kept edging me. And then finally,
That's gonna come up. That's gonna come up the whole show. All right. Anyway,
we were
it's gonna come. Oh man, I'm using the
having
wrong
barbecue with them in Memphis, and he was like, "Okay, tomorrow, Oklahoma City, call my name, let's go."
words. Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking right. Holy shit. That is amazing.
Yeah.
You've played some big shows. You're signed to a major label now, Nuclear Blast. Did you still get? Was there any? Is it nerves at all getting on stage with In Flames, or are you such a professional at this point that it's just exciting and fun?
Yeah, no big deal, right? Like, who cares? It's
The only thing I was worried about was my mix, hearing myself in my ears. Yeah, the nerves were non-existent at that point.
Nice.
The fact that they wanted me there was enough. It was like these. Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah, let's watch. Anders is a very nice guy, a very, very nice dude. I'll talk more about that in a bit, but he's very down to earth. He doesn't seem like a stuck-up person in the least. He's a very down to earth person. I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah, such a great guy.
So I'll show you. I keep pulling up that photo by accident, but so yeah, let's go ahead and pull up. I want to play a bit of this of you jumping on stage with Anders. So let's check this out.
I need some help from my friend from Arrival Autumn, Jamie, so I could get up here and scream with me and shit.
Sweet.
Let me hear it for Jamie, so everyone call.
I hear laughter. Is there anything you want to add to this?
That just still blows my mind, man. Like, oh man. Oh no. Proceed.
Come on. Hey.
You watch. This will be the video that'll get my show copyright claimed. This is my channel copyright claimed.
This is Ty's video. This is no problem.
It should be okay. It's because it's kind of it's kind of muffled. We'll see what happens. There you go. Fucking sick. That is just like, that is just, yeah. That's one of those moments. That's one of those moments you just. It's great someone got it on film on camera, because you're gonna want to remember that one. That's pretty wicked. And as I was mentioning, I mean, Anders is a really, really cool guy. I had an opportunity to interview him when I was still doing the radio gig. I had a radio show on CJSW, local community radio station metal show, and I had a chance to interview him just at Pin Bar here in our city, and on the spot interview. And it was such a great interview. I asked him some questions he's never really been asked before, like how is it like balancing family life with being in a touring band, and like he's looking at me, and he I think he enjoyed the interview, because he's like I've never been asked these kinds of questions before. Everyone just asks me the same shit over and over again. So I asked him a bit about his personal life, and I was actually thinking about starting a family myself. So I'm like, you know what I'm going to ask this guy? I'm going to ask him like the questions I want to know, the things I want to know about. So yeah,
totally.
he was really, really stellar, and I gave him one of those rock bottom hats there that you see. That's my old radio show, so I gave him. I gave him a rock bottom hat, and
Nice.
yeah, and he was at the bar later playing pinball and chatting with all of us. He's just really, really nice guy. So
When was that? Was that in 2019?
that was that was that same show that you guys played. Yeah, that we saw you open up for them.
Okay, yeah. You're in the background with his fucking jacket. It's like, how long has he been wearing that jacket? That's got to be the same tour.
Yeah, yep, yeah, totally.
Oh man,
Totally.
great guys.
Yeah,
Awesome
yeah,
guy.
yeah. I got to chat with members of the band. Even there's some newer members, younger guys in the band as well. I got to chat with all of them and get an interview.
Nice.
It was a lot of fun, and that night was very memorable. Jay, you remember that one too?
Yeah, I do. I did drink a few beers that night. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I do remember Rival Autumn. I remember Red. Trying to tell the In Flames shows apart gets a little bit hazy because I think I've seen them like 6 times.
Yeah, I'm up
times
there
now.
too. I'm pretty up there
So
too.
the details of individual shows starts to blur together. But
So yeah, this was the poster. 30 different tours that you've done? 30 different, not tours, sorry, 30 different
30 tours.
30 tours, 30 locations that you've done, right? For this tour. So there's 3 different
30, 36.
Oh, is it 36?
37. It was a long tour.
Oh, it's 36 locations. That's what it was. You're right. 36 locations. That's crazy. Is that the longest tour that Arrival of Autumn's ever done?
Yeah, definitely. I was thinking if it was longer than our back-to-back Skin Lab Soulfly run, but I think it beat it by like a whole 2 weeks. Yeah, it's so long, but so fun.
Nice. Is that all through the label? How did that get organized?
Yeah, our label worked with our booking agent and our manager. It was like a trifecta. Everyone was working hard to get us on that tour for sure.
Nice. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back one more time. This photo once again of you guys when you first started 10 years ago as a band.
Oh, it's good.
The reason I'm coming back to this is I actually am just thinking that it's incredible that a band that started in high school actually lasts a decade alone. Just to last a decade is amazing, and then get signed to a major label. I mean, it's like from bands I've interviewed and folks I've talked to, at least as far as I know, a lot of bands that crack big, it's their second, third, fourth band they've played in. It's never usually their first. And it seems like, at least from what I've seen, it seems rare, very rare that a high school band sticks together for 10 years, gets signed to a major label. Does it blow your mind or like?
Yeah, on a daily basis. But I don't discredit our hard work,
Absolutely not, yeah.
Even just sticking together for as long as it takes to become a professional band is a challenge in itself, let alone being creative enough to keep pumping out music and being determined enough to spend time away from home to tour and determined enough to spend all your money on your band.
Right, yeah. To break it big, you have to be poor, kind of. You have to throw everything
it has to
into
be
music.
Your complete commitment.
100%, yeah, 100%. Like, have you had? What kind of sacrifices did you have to do in order to get to where you are?
I mean, I've always had the perspective of I could have this band or I could have a shitty lifted truck because that's what I'm surrounded by. And
Right, in Grand Prairie, yeah.
So I'm fucking thrilled I chose the band.
Yeah, so some background. If anyone watches this,
And you drive a Focus?
you drive. Yeah, just some background. If anyone's watching this and they're not aware of what's going on in Alberta, Alberta is very oil and gas, and there's a lot of oil-filled workers that just have these big jacked up trucks with oversized tires and a bunch of I don't know what you call
Big
it.
farting contest.
Yeah, make them as loud as possible.
Yeah.
There's a thing called burning rich. You've probably heard of that, Jameson?
Burning rich, rolling coal, same thing? I don't know.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, it's great when you got the windows down and some guy just blasts your face with black smoke.
Right. Can you like, just because I think I've talked a little too much. Can you explain to folks what that means? Like,
I mean, I don't know the mechanics of it, but basically it's tuning your engine in a way where you burn diesel so aggressively that it fumes black, thick smoke out the tailpipe.
You're wasting fuel and you're hurting the environment
on purpose
for no good reason.
No.
Yeah, it's quite something.
Well, I'm happy to hear you're not like that. You chose art. You chose your art. You chose your passion over a big jacked up truck. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. Yeah, and I mean, what was the point? So then, what was the point? I don't know. Like, I'm curious to ask this. I really want to ask this question because there's a lot of bands who I have interviewed, and they're successful. They're signed to a label, maybe not Nuclear Blast, and they have even toured over in Europe, and they still have day jobs. They still have work outside of their music in order to make a living. Have you boys made it to the point, men, I should say, sorry. Have you made it to the point where you've been able to do? Is this your career now? Are you able to quit your day job?
Not yet.
Oh wow.
Well, COVID was a hell of a.
COVID was nice. We got some time off to write the record. But at the same time, we couldn't tour, so we extra had to work.
Right. Yes, because
we
you
went
make
through
no money.
layoffs, we went through finding new jobs, we went through a lot of rigmarole in 2020, and but we're looking forward to times where we can tour again, and we've written a great record that we're going to be recording shortly.
That's awesome. Yeah, I saw some posts about that on social media, and I was going to ask about that. So, new album. That's exciting. What can you tell us about it? Is there anything you can tell us in terms of maybe album themes? Timelines is always scary. A lot of bands don't want to tell when the album's going to come out because sometimes there's delays and stuff like that.
It'll come out when it's ready.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, timeline is super still undetermined.
Yeah.
Themes. I found myself very upset with how many conspiracy theorists I was interacting with on a daily basis who were really into QAnon, even though we're in Alberta, Canada. So there's a lot of Q adjacent conspiracy theorists here.
Interesting.
Who I found myself surrounded with. And I was just so pissed off. And
I don't understand. Like, it's U.S. politics. Can we pay attention to our own country, please? Like,
right. We got enough shit going on here.
Well, it's Q adjacent, so they do have a problem with, of course, our government and, of course,
sure,
their own ideas of what the pandemic was about. I won't get into it.
Yeah.
And that's what the album's about. Well, that's go ahead.
There's a lot of that on the record. Yeah.
Go ahead, Jay. I cut you off.
Oh no, it's all good. I'm just mostly in disbelief about the people in Canada that are more focused on foreign politics than our own domestic politics. It's like, really, like, go move there, get out of here, please. Go.
And these people aren't active in the local political scene. They don't even vote for their MLA, right?
But they have stuff to say. Yeah, and they probably burn rich. They probably they probably have. No, that's bad. I've totally turned off. I'm sorry. We're gonna turn off people, or they might be some of your fans. So we better be careful here.
There's a difference between being a rational person who burns rich and being a conspiracy theorist who burns rich.
Fair. Okay. Fair enough. There's a distinction there. There's a distinction there. Awesome.
For sure.
Awesome. So yeah, meeting and playing with In Flames. We talked about that. 36 locations. So that was the biggest tour you've been on. So we talked about Fanboy. I say Anders, and you pronounce his first name differently.
I'm just a huge fan of Workaholics, and that guy pronounces it Anders. And the whole tour, I didn't really pay enough attention, and I never got corrected.
Oh, okay. From Workaholic. Okay, fair enough.
He's either a nice enough guy not to correct me, or I was the only guy pronouncing it right in a sea of people pronouncing it wrong.
It's possible. It's possible.
Bjorn had
Jorn had like a bar of like 15
Get in here,
people
Ryan.
trying to like pronounce his last name. So I think they're just like used to like Westerners not knowing how to say their stuff.
Yeah, just kind
correctly.
of giving up on us, right?
Okay,
Like,
wait,
we're
we
all-
got someone else now. Who's joining us now?
This is Ryan, our
Yeah.
guitar player.
Hi, Ryan. Yes, Ryan Sorensen. Yeah.
Sorensen, yeah.
Sorensen. Sorry, I forgot. I missed a syllable. Sorry. This is awesome. This is so. So you guys are playing.
We're just getting ready for a band practice, and there happens to be a nice podcast going on here, so I figured I'd jump in for a sec.
Right. Well, we had Ty on here, and I asked Ty because you're gonna be playing Loud as Hell in Drumheller. You're gonna be closing off the festival on Sunday night. It was one of the headlining bands, and this will be the third time you've played. So I've asked Ty, and I'll ask you the question as well. What any awesome memories from playing Loud as Hell?
Oh man, just so many. Like, but mostly just like all the people. I don't know.
It comes down to the people.
Like my favorite thing is, like, I don't even know if I can say this, but like
Yeah, you can say
jokingly.
You can say pretty much anything here.
Yeah, I hope he didn't just tell this story.
He totally just told his
Oh,
story.
okay. Because like that's something that like other bands joke about and we joke about. And it's just a thing now.
Are you
Like,
talking about cucking, whatever it is again?
Cuckold.
yeah. Fuck? No, I'm a bull. Just a couple of bulls hanging out. It's just great.
So good.
But yeah, just like reconnecting with a lot of our friends and stuff that we haven't seen in other bands and whatnot. Speaking of like the new album, we're gonna whip out a couple tracks early. We might kind of tease a couple of them there.
Oh,
but,
at Loud as Hell. That's huge news.
yeah.
Sir.
So make sure you get your tickets to check that out.
Right. So it's stuff you've never played. Well, yeah. I'm assuming you haven't played anywhere else live before.
Yeah, live debuts,
Exactly.
some new tracks coming at you.
Sick. That's awesome. That's really awesome.
So excited.
That's a good reason to go to Loud as Hell.
Well,
That's not bad, right?
Ryan, thanks for jumping in. Thanks for.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me, guys.
Awesome.
Bye, Ryan.
Extraordinary, that guy.
Bye, Ryan.
Yeah, man.
This is a lot of fun having guys jump in and out.
Man, this is sick. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I think we're finally at the point where I want to play some tunes. I have other questions, but we haven't played any of your music yet. I'm assuming a lot of folks watching this may have heard of you before, but you have a music video that you actually released June 11th, 2020, and this was I believe was it a COVID-friendly, socially distanced music shoot? We're gonna pull it
Yeah,
up here.
you'll notice there's no more than one person in the frame at any time. So we self-made this video. Ty, our drummer, directed it, shot it, edited, the whole 9 yards. Really proud of that boy.
Awesome. Yeah, apocalyptic. So, what was that?
Ty said, "Thanks, Dad."
Thanks, Dad. So Ty shot and edited. That's multi-talented. Actually, the band we had on last week, there was their bass player who did a bunch of editing and special effects for their video. So it's actually seems to be quite a common thing that it was just. And I'm assuming this is shot just outside of Grand Prairie or somewhere in Grand Prairie.
Yeah, so this is the outdoor scenes are, what is that? The Correction Line Highway south of town.
Okay.
About halfway, there's a parking lot and there's some trails into the dunes. So we walked down there and found a great spot.
Do folks snowshoe around there? I think I might have been snowshoeing in that area before.
Yeah, my
Okay.
mother-in-law does a lot of cross-country skiing. It's
Okay.
a lot of great snow sports.
Yeah. Well, I guess there's lots of snow up there, so it makes sense. I mean, Calgary gets a lot of snow too, but yeah, definitely.
I just made Ty joke with that. I don't know why. He's literally choking on a drink over there.
About snow sports.
Snow
All right.
sports,
My
man.
mother-in-law does a lot of cross-country skiing. It's a great neighborhood.
we gotta bring this back to edging somehow, but I don't know yet. We'll figure it out by the end of the video. All right, so
this video will do the trick.
All right, so I'm gonna play some of this. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping. I haven't yet played. The last time I played a video from a band that was signed to a major label, I did get part of the video muted, but we'll see what happens. I want to play some of this because it's interesting. Because I want to hear what you have to say. So if anything messes up, we'll have a final video on YouTube, and I'll cut out some of this stuff, and we'll just have your comments at least talking about it. But let's watch some of this. Folks watching live are going to be able to see it, so those watching right now are going to get a glimpse of the music video, and let's chat about it as well. And yeah, go ahead and cut in when you want to mention something. Okay, that's awesome. So this is a self-produced video. This zooming in effect of all of you, that's really well done. That looks so professional. That was Ty who did that, eh?
Yeah, 100%.
That looks great. What do you think, Jay?
Yeah, no, absolutely. My view is a little messed up, so it's hard to see some stuff. But yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's just them playing, but this just the editing and the way it's zooming in here. That's really well done. So are you actually tied to that chair, or your arms just behind your back?
Okay, he wants to get the secrets. He wants the nitty gritty. There was no binding. I didn't trust him enough.
They leave you out there? Or they leave you out there?
The last time they tied him up.
But that was
like
the implication.
The last time they tied him up, there was some edging, and we don't want that to happen again.
Yeah, they shaved his eyebrow and marker on his face, and yeah. He's
Yeah, but you nailed it. That was the implication, was that I was bound. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I know. I pick out things like I said, the last show we were on, there was they shot in this historic building. It looked really like almost like from the Middle Ages kind of thing. A very, very, very cool old building they shot in. But then like there was one or two shots where a refrigerator kind of popped in. So I was just like, refrigerator, and they're like, oh, you caught it. So yeah, I
Gotta
don't
keep
know.
our drinks cold.
I nitpick. That's true. It's true. You really do.
100%.
Oh, even the little effects. This is done really. There's attention to detail in this, man.
Yeah.
Okay, how many hours went into editing this music video?
Ty, how many hours did you edit the video?
I know he's there, so I thought I'd figure
400.
it's got to be a
yeah.
fuck ton. Yeah, this is really well done. And then who shot an entire video shot in the midst of? So who shot who was behind the camera?
Ty, yeah. I shot the drum parts. I shot Ty, but he shot the rest.
Wow. That is nuts. That is
We're gonna
nuts.
get the nitty gritty from the director of the music video himself.
So watch, I get back in here.
Yeah, so I just did everything with a black background, so it was like non-space, and you could cut to everything, and you would have, it looks like everybody's kind of in the same room.
Yeah.
But you can't. It was different days, different people. And then I just told Jameson how to work the camera and what angles to do when I did my parts.
Wow.
So I'm walk here with the camera and pan this way.
So what you're saying is Jameson can follow directions.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm a director. You want to be a star, don't you? Work the camera.
You're gonna be a star.
Yeah.
You gotta get the most out of your talent, man.
Yeah. That should be added to your band credits now. Wherever you guys like on your wiki or wherever it should be, you should also have like music video director on there, because this is I've seen some other good homegrown music videos from bands, but this looks very professional. This looks like something done by someone who does this all the time. Have you shot other music video? Have you done other music videos before? Is that?
That was my first one.
Fuck, dude. Awesome.
Have you done more now?
Awesome.
Since then.
How many have you done now?
4 or 5 I've done now since then.
Damn right. Some shout outs to any of the bands or that you've done videos for?
Gloom and Juliet Ruin are the 2, and then I did one for a little acoustic act here called McKindred, I think. Yeah, that's what they're called.
Nice. Juliet Ruin, we've had them on the show, actually, on this show before. So yeah, killer, stellar band from Edmonton. Jess, we had Jess and Kent. Yeah, we had them both on here. That was one of our earlier shows. I think like maybe 4th or 5th show. They were on the webcast. So they're so cool. They're really stellar.
Yeah, great people. We've had them up to GP. They played October 2019 with us here. Yeah.
Okay, so I play more of the music video, but I'm actually scared that your label's gonna try to take my YouTube video down. So it probably won't. It might not happen. I mean, you probably could tell them not to, but yeah, I'm okay with. You don't realize every single video of mine has a copyright claim where it says you don't get any money from this video, which I'm fine with. I don't care about that. But
we don't get any either, so it's fine.
I think the language just ixnays that, right?
Maybe.
We're just doing a reaction video. That's all.
Maybe. I think there's only certain advertisers that'll play on shows that are for mature audiences. I think that's what it is, but doesn't matter. Anyway, awesome job. Thanks for jumping back in, Ty, to explain about that. And I just noticed something. We've talked about In Flames quite a bit, and one more thing I'm going to go back to. Your last name, Jameson, is similar to Anders.
Yeah, we're like one letter off.
Yeah. So how do you pronounce your last name so I don't butcher it? Is it?
Yeah, it's Friesen.
It's Friesen. Okay, that's what I was gonna say. And Anders Frieden is how I think you say. Yeah. His first name I think is Anders. Well, it's his buddy Mark. I've interviewed before his friend Mark, who is an artist, and they have the clothing line together, Clayman Clothing. So Mark does. You might have even met Mark before, if potentially, because he does.
Was he in Calgary? I know they had a lot of Clayman merch at the Calgary night before shindig that they did.
Yeah, he would be in Calgary. Yeah, Mark's the artist who does the artwork for all the.
I think I did meet him there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. He says Anders, but maybe he's just maybe Anders has just been polite to him for many years. I won't correct him. All right.
He doesn't give a shit anymore. He's been.
That's true.
For 30 years.
He seems like that kind of guy that just would be like, it's okay. Doesn't matter. So yeah, this track is off 2019's Harbinger. What made you decide to release this video now, like not now, but in 2020, a year later, just because you had some downtime, or you wanted to promote yourself there's no shows, you wanted to be able to promote yourself in another way? Is that kind of the idea?
Yeah, basically when we started brainstorming the idea to do the video, we didn't know that we weren't going to be doing any tours all year. So
right, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, the idea was we had quite a good handful of demos cooked up already for the new record. We were going to do a quick video shoot. We were going to go on tour in May. And we just wanted a video mostly to hype up that tour, to keep the momentum going. And the way it all played out, we were just glad we picked Apocalyptic because it was the most fitting song we could have picked.
Yes, actually. Yeah. That was so that was unintentional. That didn't happenstance. Happened by happenstance, eh?
Yeah, we just figured that was the best next song to make a single. Yeah. Sure.
Strong song. We talked about Grand Prairie a number of times on tonight's episode, and I noticed something. I'm going to pull up the Grand Prairie Wikipedia page for Grand Prairie.
Wow.
Yeah, the group Wikipedia page, and we do a search here for Arrival of A.
Oh, is that where they are on Wikipedia? Because they don't have their own page.
I know someone's got a built-in page. Who does that?
I was so shocked
because
when
you
I
can't
went looking,
click on it. You can't click on it. That's
Man,
not a
yeah,
clickable name.
This is the same update that it's been for quite a while. Tasman Jude is no more.
So that's actually kind of funny you point that out, Jay, because they don't have their own Wikipedia. It's like
I was shocked. I'm like, how do these guys not have their own Wikipedia page? Like, what the? That doesn't make any
who
sense.
does that? I don't do that.
I don't know who does it either. Like,
bands don't usually make their own.
Let's go.
It's like a fan.
I've donated to Wikipedia before, and they haven't even made my band a page. God damn it!
The fuck? Didn't you get like a receipt you can like give like feedback or something on? Like that?
That's not how it works. It's actually Wikipedia. It's made by random users who make it actually. Forrest Marsh in the chat. Hi, Forrest. Forrest is saying it's all about Encyclopedia Metallum. That's true. You are.
Well,
on
they
there.
got an entry there. They do
Brain's
exist.
trying to call me. Someone call him.
Oh yeah, you're on your phone. That's okay.
All right.
Yeah. So
Sorry, guys. Just
so
had a
Encyclopedia
10
Metallum does have editors, and people contribute to that quite a bit. You are on there. You're definitely on there. So you're right, Forrest. He's definitely on there. Not on Wiki yet, but yeah. Usually it's like a fan or a contributor, and then people edit it, right? They say, "Oh, this is wrong. This is not wrong." So it's usually contributed by multiple people.
Shouldn't Nuclear Blast? Don't they got people that can do this shit? Like, what the hell?
We're putting the vibe out there. It'll be up like in a week. I guarantee it now.
But yeah, hey, you've made it when you've hit the
Wikipedia page.
you've hit the when you made it, or when you're on the Grand Prairie Wikipedia page. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm like, I wonder if they're on there. So yeah, check that out. So let's see, another music video. I want to pull up another music video of yours. We won't listen to too much of it. Again, I'm a little gun shy to get my video copyright claimed. But
come on, do it.
I'm gonna
don't listen to me. I think I was the reason why last time you got it.
Yes, who was that again? It was Mastodon.
Yeah,
it was Mastodon. Yes, I played
with no sound. And you still got hit.
With no sound. Yes, I muted it because they wanted to show. There's a Mastodon music video where there's twerking in it.
Oh my God! Wait 1 sec though. Brady
Sure.
just showed up. He got a shirt.
Oh,
nice Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Fucking
Oh,
A.
and I love the mustache, by the way.
Boys. My God.
Here, go.
Fucking get mean. All I did was 2 minutes fast for like.
Oh man, that's the real deal.
Is that would that be Brendan then, or?
Yeah, that was Brendan, our other guitar player.
Brendan. Yeah. Did Brendan see Jay's video game collection? If he's a.
I may have Mario Kart behind me.
Nice. It's a stacked collection. Damn.
Yeah, if he's got a second, Brendan, you should show him the video games.
Get back in here, Brendan.
Just quick. All right, so my co-host Jay, check out his video game collection.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Brings me a lot of joy.
And there's definitely Mario Kart back there, right? Probably
Is
many
that like
forms.
mostly Super Nintendo?
This over here is all regular Nintendo, original NES. This right here is Super Nintendo, and then there's like N64 down there. Wow. There's Switch over there. I got GameCube over there, Wii U over there.
That's beautiful.
My God.
Man-child. That's what you call a man-child, which I am as well. So I'm not.
No way. I mean, sure. That's a man's man, though. That's a man's man.
Hey, there you go. That's awesome. All right, thanks for jumping back in, Brendan. Yeah, I thought he was a video game fan. You should see that.
Big time.
All right, so hold on. Let me just skip here. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the music video and let's talk about this one too, about how this was shot the day. One thing I like to ask folks about music videos, bands about music videos, is a lot of times it looks cool, it's fun. What was the most fun about shooting a video like this, and what was the most pain in the ass thing? And you can actually comment on the last video too. We have the one where you were outside, the self-shot video for Apocalyptic.
Yeah, so Apocalyptic was great because we could do it in small doses.
Right.
He shot with me for a day. He shot with Ryan for a day. He shot with Brenny for a day. With Better Off Without, we were all in that godforsaken parking garage.
Right. I was going to ask if it's a parking
for
garage.
16 hours. Like,
Could have been done in half the time.
I won't get into it. But, you know, we used a budget for that one. So we had to do it in one day. We had to set up. We had to make the room presentable. And we had to shoot it and get the hell out of there in one day. So we made it work.
Just the long ass day. I was gonna ask about being a parking. Like it actually, like I looked at it, I'm like, it looks like I've lived there before. It actually looks like a place I've lived before, the parking garage.
I think it's called liminal space. It exists between, you know, reality and the dream realm. You know, it's like, where the hell are we? Who knows? Probably a parking garage, but maybe hell, maybe heaven, maybe, you know, I don't know.
All you need is a good.
Point, right?
All you need is a good LUT, right? A good lighting LUT to change all the colors and some good lighting, and then hey, it can be anything you want it to be. And it looks, it does look great though. It is well done. This was so, and this was, let's see, who was it? Chris Beauchamp.
Chris Beauchamp. He's done a lot of photo shoots for us, and then we did the video with him, and it was awesome.
Stellar. Okay, again, I'm gun shy to play it, even though Jay probably wants me to. And as you mentioned, there's...
Yeah, but don't listen to me. I'm always wrong.
As you mentioned, there's new stuff coming up. And is this... What is this? What's this here? Are you working on something right now? Is this mixing? Is it engineering?
So that's us demoing some new vocal ideas. Yeah. Basically, Ryan produces our demos. He's our wizard at the computer end of the pre-pro on an album.
Gotcha.
And he's just been cooking up riffs, and then we program drums when we're demoing, but we've spent a lot of time working on the vocals on this next record.
Stellar.
Not the final takes. That'll happen once we get in the studio with our guy.
Right.
But just fleshing it out, lyrics, writing sessions, getting it all where it needs to be.
So then the demo, and then after that, everything is re-recorded in studio?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just to get the ideas down. So the producer, who's going to be mixing and producing the next album? Do you know yet?
We good? All right. We're going to get Mark Lewis for the next one.
Sick.
Yeah, he's going to actually fly up to GP.
Oh, no way.
Whoa.
Yeah. So we're going to produce it here.
You going to take him out, show him the town, show him a good time?
Oh, yeah. You know, I think we're going to hang out at the gym a lot, honestly. It's like the only place where we're going to just vibe. But it was like, man, how do we get a bunch of Canadians into the States? What are the travel restrictions? What's this? What's that? It's a lot easier to just bring one guy up here. And that's kind of how it worked out.
And Mark Lewis, he's mixed bands such as Trivium, Devil Driver, The Black Dahlia Murder, Adrift. There's just a few. He's done...
Whitechapel.
Oh, nice.
Bad Wolf. He did the zombie, or at least he helped them get to that point. I don't know if he did zombie, but yeah.
That is sick. And he's going to come to you, so that's also pretty awesome. What are you going to, are you going to show him around Grand Prairie?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, we're going to have a great time. I think he's looking forward to, coming up here, seeing what the hell goes on in these parts.
Sick. Awesome. So let's see. Is there anything?
We got that good juice?
We got the colorful studio room here at the house.
Yeah, it's like a blue-green kind of a... So there you go, a preview for everybody of what it's going to sound. The new album. Well, it already sounds awesome.
Awesome, thanks, man. Yeah,
already sounds great.
And more coming at Loud as Hell, so...
That's true. Yeah, more coming as loud as hell. Yeah, right. I think they might just FYI. I think they do some filming. There's a project there that does filming for people that couldn't make it to the festival, say if they have a health condition or if they're ill. So some performances are filmed. I'm sure they talk to you about that though before it happens, and what to film. I'm assuming you don't want your new songs filmed at the festival, so I'm gonna guess. So,
I mean, if they get filmed, they get filmed.
I'm sure
okay.
someone will do it, right? Like,
Oh, I mean, but with a cell phone. But I mean, like, there's actually like a professional, like Slim Biz Productions or something like that.
Doing it professionally, no.
Yeah. There is a professional film crew there that actually does film certain performances. But I'm sure they talk to you about that all beforehand. But just FYI, just so your songs don't get leaked in any professional capacity, because nobody wants that, right? Bands want to keep their stuff locked up. All right. So new stuff coming, and let's see. And and I want to ask you about this, because big things ahead. October 27, 2020. Is this still coming? There's this art, a metal plus art, big equals big things ahead. Arrival of Autumn was with Dalen Chimiller. Yeah. So is this still coming? This art collaboration?
Yeah, it is. You should be getting a taste of it as early as next week, even.
Oh, wow.
Okay, can you explain to folks what this is going to be? What this is, or to me as well?
Basically, we collaborated with a fantastic local artist, Dalen, and we were like, we want to play a few songs, and we want you to just express yourself on canvas while we do that shit. We had never seen that before, where musical art collaborates with, painting, something you can see.
Gotcha.
And come together and create something unique. So we slammed that out in October, and we've just been kind of waiting for the right time to release it.
Awesome. Actually, that reminds me of something. Mark Kowalczyk, the artist that worked with Anders, going back to In Flames again, sorry, works with Anders on the Clayman clothing brand. He did a number of live events painting on stage. So he actually did a similar kind of thing for them.
Oh, cool.
And it did paint. Yeah. So if you look that up, Mark Kowalczyk's the artist. He's really, really talented. Does different stuff for a number of different brands as well. But they had him on stage doing a live painting, and then they auctioned that off for charity at the show. And he said it was very difficult because it's very loud. It's a very different experience than like sitting at home in your studio and having to play live on stage when the stage is shaking. You can feel the music. There's noise, lights and stuff like that, flashing and stuff like that. But
he's
that's
rocking
cool.
out the whole time. He had a blast.
Go ahead,
cool.
Jay.
So what's happening with the art that came out of this performance, this little experiment? Where did it go? What happened to it?
Or where's it going to go?
So we're probably going to sell it for charity. We're still trying to time that with whenever we get the footage out there.
Right, yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, there's a piece there that still needs to be, that still needs to find a home. So.
Right. Gotcha.
Was it just one piece that he did during the performance then? Is that what this kind of is?
I think there's two now. He kind of,
kept one for himself.
had a vision, did a first draft, and then he recreated it on the floor.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so this is one of my favorite parts of the show, where I dig through social media, and I just say, so what's this all about? What's going on here?
Oh man, let's go.
All right. So what's going on here? What's this sombrero?
Doing tricks.
What do you mean? What's going on there? To do a sombrero and a bicycle?
Pretty self-explanatory.
Mom didn't raise no fool. Fucking bike.
Oh God.
You ever seen that before, Wally?
I don't think you're playing, sir. I don't want any trouble. Yeah.
All right.
Basically, it is what it is. Yeah. Trying to raise the roof in Baltimore. Oh man, no, it was man, why were we still at the venue that late? That was like 4 hours after the show ended, like after In Flames ended. And we were all just still at the venue because everyone was still there partying. I don't know. And I had a bunch of friends from back home on FaceTime. I was running around and I was showing them this bike, and they were like, "Get on the bike, man." And then Ty was like, "Get on the bike, man."
It's pretty beautiful. Okay, all right. Let's keep going. We'll keep moving. We'll keep this moving along. Okay, the Jackalope. What is going on here?
Yeah. Oh my God. So I'm pretty sure it's called the Jackalope Bar. It's in Austin, Texas, and it's right across the street from the Texas Roadhouse where we played with them. And yeah, Ryan had to mount the beast and just man up.
That's pretty epic looking, actually.
Yeah, and
the
fact
Like
that
the coolest bar we've ever been at. That was a lot of fun.
The fact that the staff or whatever pole he's holding there lines perfectly up with the light behind him, so it looks like it's glowing.
It's brilliant. Yeah, it's maybe the best photo we've ever uploaded.
That's pretty. It's pretty epic. Okay,
That's not his profile picture on social media, I don't know what should be. Like, seriously.
Yes, that should be his everything photo. He should.
That would be mine if that was me.
It should be on like He should wear a T-shirt of that. Walk around wearing a T-shirt of himself on that.
Oh man,
you could probably sell. You could probably sell this at shows.
Yeah, that could be AOA T-shirts right there.
You could probably sell that at shows. I'm not joking, actually.
I even come like take a sock and tie it around my head.
So good.
Or get a T-shirt gun and blow them out, shoot them out to the audience, and then they'll like open it up and be like, "What the fuck is this?
What is this? Is this Ryan on his shirt?"
Okay, these cool people right here. Is this someone's parents or is this fans of the band or who is this?
So I believe that's Ryan's grandpa and his grandpa's sister.
Okay.
Yeah. They're actually twin sisters or twin siblings.
They're twins.
Sibling.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're I think they're like 74.
Nice.
Picture, but yeah. I happen to have some shirts and they're kind of hanging around. I was like, hey, I have an idea. let me use you for some free internet points.
Well, that definitely works. I mean, it obviously catches your attention. Nice. They're probably more than happy. They look so happy to be doing that. They look like so happy to be in your photo.
Yeah, we've got a lot of family support. Everyone's really proud of us.
Yeah, well, I can imagine. Of course they are. Okay, so this I answered my own question when I was going through this, but I was first going to ask: is this just a random meme, or is this actually your van? Is this actually your van? If she doesn't,
it's our van, yeah.
Yeah, here I gotta change this so people can see it. But
man.
If she doesn't love you at your worst, she doesn't deserve you at your best. What happened to your van?
There it is. Okay, so Sacramento, California. I text the group chat. I went outside right before the fucking set. We were opening for Skin Lab. I went outside and I checked the van because sometimes most times you gotta just check the van. And I text the group chat. I was like, van is cool. We go in, we play the set. I go to the merch table. I get a text from Brendan, from Ryan, that the van window was smashed while we were on stage.
Oh,
shitty.
And
so we dealt with that. And yeah, the next day, we were on our way to Phoenix. It started pouring rain in the middle of the desert. Like a full-blown monsoon.
Oh, no.
With the broken window. We're at a gas station retaping it. Oh, man. It was like when it pours in the desert, it pours.
Right.
It was so intense. And then we get to Phoenix, and thankfully we have some Snowbird family who have a condo in Phoenix that we could mooch. So we had a nice pad to lay low at in Phoenix. But the next morning we woke up and our air conditioner blew up.
Oh, fuck.
So we had no AC and no window.
Well, there you go. That's kind of like a self-solving problem, right?
Jay, you're saying the problem solved itself?
Yeah, right? Like, there's no window, there's air coming in. What do you need AC for? This sounds like the universe balancing itself out, actually.
Yeah, in a really cruel way.
So yeah, you were playing, you were done, and you came out to this. This is what you saw, the glass on the ground. That's just...
Yeah.
Was anything stolen? Was that what was it a theft or just some asshole?
You guys were on stage and your gear wasn't in there when that happened, I guess, right? Like,
yeah, there was one bag that was taken, but that was it.
Okay, wow. Shitty.
Super. Yeah, like we were really trying to not let that happen.
So here, actually, I have a video of you guys on the road. I think the window's taped behind you. Let's. I just want to.
Hot Boy Summer, yeah.
We're on, I don't know, day 14 or so. It's 2 days after the van window got smashed. We found ourselves in a torrential rainstorm last night in the desert. And this morning, the clutch on our AC blew out. So it's a hot boy summer.
It's a hot boy summer.
But we're coming for you, Dallas. We're coming. We're going to do the whole fucking Soulfly tour. We're going to do the whole fucking thing. Nothing's going to stop us. We're doing it!
Yeah, what were you saying about the snow?
Man, I was like, we were near the point of dehydration. We were like, we were drinking hot water bottles.
Oh man.
I was like, I need to be on the internet right now.
Sweet. This is officially the highlight of the episode. You guys talking about this van? This is definitely the highlight of the episode.
Yeah.
Fuck. Wow.
They talk about paying your dues, but then that happens, and you're like, okay, are we done paying our fucking dues?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was awesome. We're going to change gears one more thing on social media, and I just like this because you're using the Wheel of Names for a giveaway.
Merch store. It's all up
Yeah, we
for
stole this
grabs
idea from
right
an
now.
Edmonton band.
Yeah, and I stole this idea from a Calgary band called Snake Pit. So I did a giveaway too, where I had the Wheel of Names, and we spun the Wheel of Names to do a giveaway. So I stole it from someone else. So
Oh, it works so well.
it does. Although you guys had trouble with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
One take, Tony. Right there.
First try.
Oh,
Takes me back to the roller rink.
I like the I like the music you chose.
Just sneak peek. Ryan, read the lucky winner, buddy.
Did you change the music? I think you can change the music. I did a bunch of stuff where you just. I like it. It's like
Yeah,
it's
that's
almost
the
like.
best option for sure.
Okay. Speaking of merch, let's take a quick look at your merch store because I like doing that when I have bands on the show. Just take a look at their merchandise, what they got.
Hell yeah.
It's thinking. There we go. Arrival of Autumn merchandise store. Here, I'll make this a bit bigger for folks can see. Arrival of Autumn. So you have the t-shirt here. Jogging pants. Those are actually really nice.
Yeah, those are great. They match the one shirt. You can be like fully kitted.
Sweet. For some reason, this page is taking its time. I want to show everyone your awesome merchandise. Let's see here. Come on. Okay, well, that decides to load. Oh, there we go. You're in uncharted space.
Oh, wow.
You're in uncharted space. There you go. That's the merch store. Here, let's try this again. Here, we'll close some of this stuff. All right, great. So I guess one last time, I want to throw it over to you. I want to throw it back. I want to throw it back to you, Jameson, and just whoever's watching. One more time, what's coming up next for the band, where they can follow you. What to look for next coming from Arrival of Autumn, and then I'm hoping that you'll stick around for our next segment, unless you guys have to go to band practice, and Jay and I can take care of it. We have three bands. We're gonna just review some of their music. We don't have to watch the whole thing, but we're just gonna check out some of their tunes and give us our honest opinions on them. Are you able to stick around for that as well?
I mean, that sounds pretty fun. I like to judge things.
Okay,
we could just turn the phone around and then we can judge your band practice too. That would actually
That's also a great idea.
That'd be pretty cool.
We use in-ears, so you would just be judging me and Ty.
I'm all right with that. I can do that.
I'm okay with that too, actually. But okay, sweet. All right, so we'll try to make it snappy because you guys got to get to band practice here pretty soon. But okay, so one more time, we'll throw it over to you, Jameson. Just tell our audience about what's coming up next for the band, and one more kind of chance to have the floor. And Jay and I will be quiet and let you have the floor.
All right, everyone, we're playing loud as hell on the Sunday night. Get your tickets right now for the whole weekend. Get your whole crew together, pitch a tent, We're going to be edging each other all weekend.
Oh, tense
we're going to
pitch,
play
don't you
Grand
worry.
Prairie really soon, this summer, announcing very soon. We are going to be recording album number 3. I always have to correct myself. Number 2 for the label. We're going to be recording our next album very soon. Keep an eye out for that. New single, hopefully by the end of the year. And we've got a lot of exciting, announcements, merch drops, stuff like that coming up too. So
Wicked.
it's time to wind things up, and we're ready for it.
Sick. And here's that merch page. It finally loaded. So we got some really awesome shirts here. Hoodie, zipper hoodie, Harbinger logo hoodie. Ooh, this one with the owl and the skull. That's really nice.
That's a classic that we've kept because it keeps on giving. It's so good.
Yeah. Oh, I can see why. Yeah. I can see that one continuing to sell. That's very gothic. I love that. Love that one. All right. Awesome. Sweet. So
The pullover I've got. It's so comfy. Very nice.
Awesome. And all those links for the band are in the episode description. So wherever you're watching this, look in the episode description. There are links to the merchandise store. Jason drops them in the chat as well just now. And check out. There's other links to where to follow the band as well. So we got that too. Awesome. All right, Jameson. I really appreciate you still sticking around. I know you got a festival to practice for and to do tonight. But let's do some reviews. I'll try to make it snappy, but I want to get your expert opinion on some bands. I think there's some that you're going to be kind of interested in. So, all right, folks, let's do some reviews.
Whoa.
Yeah, here we go. Woo! Anyway, so Wicked Wally webcast. So yes, we have some reviews for tonight. We have 3 bands we're going to check out for tonight's review session. We have just a preview. We have a technical death groove metal band from Vancouver. We have a melodic death metal band we're going to check out, and then we have an experimental, brutal grindcore. You'll see. It's pretty cool. So
awesome.
So yeah, I often get music sent to me by bands themselves or promoters or publicists. So we're going to check some out tonight and give our honest opinion. And I want to see folks who are watching right now in the chat, if you have any opinions on the band. We lost a bunch of folks because there was most folks watching on Facebook that we lost the stream. But those who are still watching, we want your opinion as well. The way we're going to do it tonight is metal horns. So that's something we started 2 episodes ago, and now it's going to stick. So if you like the band, you give how many metal horns? So 2 metal horns up, 1 metal horn up, 2 sideways if you're not sure. 1 down, 2 down. It's pretty self-explanatory. Half a metal horn. I guess you can. Yeah, we can figure that out. We can figure that one out. And your honest opinions as well. I'm really curious to see what Jameson has to say about these artists. So the first band we're going to check out on the review segment of the show
Half
is.
go backwards.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, serious.
That's just that's the judging hat style. Okay, the band we're going to check out is called Paramnesia, and we're going to listen to their song Pestilence of Man. They are a technical death groove metal band from Vancouver, and on Friday, June 18th, they released this song from their new EP. Aspect of Creation is the new EP dropped on the 18th. So we're going to check out this Paramnesia. They're from Vancouver.
No one wants a pair of hair.
And no one wants to hear the commercial, so hold on. Let me just...
A what? A paramecia?
Paramnesia. Paramnesia is the name of the band. So do we already have a critique on the name of the band? Does it sound okay?
It reminds me of Paramecium.
Yeah,
Right.
that's me too, obviously. I think that's probably what it's supposed to be a play on, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, yeah. So let's definitely let's do this. Let's check this out. Paramnesia here on the Wicked Wally webcast. Let's do this. Oh, what happened there? There we go.
Oh,
like you forgot.
Yeah.
The band name halfway through it. That's sick.
All right.
It reminds me of like I did that.
Okay, initial thoughts. We'll go back to it in a bit, but initial thoughts.
Yeah, initial thoughts. Like the vocalist, wow, really good. Like, yeah, like Death Clock, Metallica.
Yeah.
I'm getting reviews from the guys in the room here too.
Oh, awesome! Yeah. Let's hear it.
That was fucking sick.
Definitely a little Death Clock. Yeah, a little Brendan Smalls. I wouldn't have thought that, but now you say it, I definitely hear a little Brendan Smalls.
Yeah, it
little
didn't
Death
come
Clock.
to my mind either. But yeah, as soon as you said Death Clock,
Yeah.
Totally.
Death Clock with like pig squeals, because there's like a bit of a pig squeal kind of hidden in there in the vocals in certain parts, I think.
Yeah, he's thrown in a few styles there and excelling at all of them.
Right,
really good
right.
stuff.
Yeah,
that kind of lives up to the tech death groove metal big mash of style.
Right.
That Wally was saying there.
Yeah. Definitely.
A lot going on, a lot of different stuff.
Digging it so far. I want to hear some changes though. If it sounds like this through the whole song, I think it's going to get boring. So I'm waiting for a change. I'm waiting for something.
At the 440 mark, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Let's see. I want to hear some sort of either a time change or a breakdown or something, a bridge, something. Because, this is already one horn up for me, but is it going to earn that extra horn? I don't know yet.
Second horn pending.
Sorry, what was that, Jameson?
Second horn pending. We all were for sure.
Huh?
Do we have another?
Do we have it? It was just, I'm edging it, but you got to see. I'm going to edge it out here right away.
You are edging it.
Okay. Like, I'm a sucker for groove metal, but hey, you have some comments from your bandmates?
I think we just got some background noise from them at this point.
Okay, let's just keep going then.
Not to say they've lost interest, but they might have lost interest.
Not a problem.
I was still just thinking of, we'll talk about that. I kind of there's a bunch of them. I just shut down practice.
Okay, there might be more yet, but I think we're gonna, we want to keep things rolling. Based on those impressions, I would say, one metal horn from me. It's solid, but
solid. Yeah,
solid. One metal horn from me, solid. But like I said, maybe have to listen more of the rest of the album. So far, it just needs to be something a little more to catch me. And I'm a sucker for groove metal, so.
But it's not, and that'll work.
All right,
stuff like that. When it hits the spot, it hits the spot. Like, if I'm in that mood, I'll probably, listen. I'll check out their album and it'll hit the spot. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Totally. Okay, the next band we're going to be checking out on Reviewz, 2 of 3, the band called Wasted Land. We're going to listen to their track Fade Away. They are with Wall of Sounds Records from Saudi Arabia. They're a Saudi band, melodic death metal. They're called Wasted Land. We're listening to the first single video in 8 years. So they're a band that's I didn't look up all the history on them, but this is their first single video in 8 years. So it looks like they had a little bit of a break, a little bit of a hiatus. We're gonna check out again. The song is "Fade Away" by Wasted Land. Let's hope there's no. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's pulling up. So let's check this out. Wasted Land. Fade Away. All the information is actually right there. And let's do this. Let's check it out.
Nice.
I like a slow build up.
very melodic.
It is very melodic, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Nice. Not the voice I expected to come out of that guy.
Yeah, right?
Totally.
I'll say that. Holy shit. Not the voice I expected. It almost like makes me think of more popular band, Coheed and Cambria, where the lead vocalist is this like big guy with a giant, like, big massive hair, and he's got this like, "Goodbye, sniper." And it's like, oh, what?
Yeah.
What?
Big presence.
Yeah.
High voice.
High
A
voice.
little falsetto going on there.
Yeah.
It's like, what? How does that come out of you?
Okay, so this song already is catching me. Let's just keep going. This is not what I expected from the look of the guy, but
From
this
that
is great.
intro, yeah.
Yeah. First impressions for me is awesome. Actually, I love the layered vocals. I don't know. Is there something that we can nitpick on this? So far, I'm digging it.
I like what I like the clean vocal, and I like the low vocal. The high scream is good, but not as the main vocal.
Okay.
That clean vocal could be the main vocal,
Right.
and be a little bit more, like, if it was more present in the mix.
Gotcha.
The screams teamed up behind it, I think that would be amazing.
You dig it more. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, like, the layering is there. We're hearing it.
But you're right.
So,
You're right. The harsh
yeah,
vocal. The harsh vocal is definitely in the forefront with yeah, definitely. Okay, let's check out a little bit more. So even in that part, Jameson, would you prefer to hear the cleans a little bit more forward in the mix?
I think so, yeah. I
Yeah.
think they're the best vocal out of the three. And I get being hesitant to let your clean voice be your dominant voice.
Yeah.
Because it's so much easier to hide yourself behind your scream voice.
Sure.
But I think he's got what it takes to make that the main voice in the band.
Well, if I'm correct, I think there's two different vocalists going on here, based on I can see in the video. I think it's the main, the guy here with the man bun. I think he's actually.
Okay, I wasn't sure if he was an actor or if he was in the band.
I think he's in the band as well. I think he does the clean vocals. Based on, there's one shot here where I think he was actually singing. So I think he does the. If I could be wrong.
Well, according to Encyclopedia Metallium, there's only one vocals.
Oh, really? Okay, so
But
you
not to say that they're authoritative on everything, but there's only one person listed as doing vocals in this band.
Okay, interesting. Well, what's?
But you're right, Wally. I thought the same thing too. I thought that it was two different guys based on the video.
Yeah, I don't see. It's tough to say, right? Yeah, because
I see him hanging out at the desk. I see him arguing with a female. I don't see him
playing any instruments or singing. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't.
Actually, yeah, he doesn't look like he's in the band. Looking at some of their Facebook pictures,
he's just an actor. Okay, so no, it's not that guy. Okay, interesting. So maybe it is the same vocalist. But then I wonder how if that's the case, how would they do that live? Well, maybe it's the backing track. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, that's where it gets tricky.
Are you trying to say
sometimes.
that all bands play everything recorded exactly the same live? Is that what you're trying to say?
No. No. Or maybe one of the other members of the band does do it when they do it live. They give that kind of.
Absolutely.
That's probably what it is. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I was hoping for a solo.
The music is fantastic.
Yeah, there's chanting.
These guys sent this to you, Wally?
No, it was one of this came to me from one of their publicists, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, weird. Their last post on Facebook in 2019 said they were disbanding. I wonder if they
seriously
got back together.
Huh.
Sorry, the pin post.
Again.
Okay, yeah, because I just got this recently. That is bizarre. Okay, well,
Maybe they're coming out of retirement.
Maybe. Oh, this video was premiered May 29th of 2021.
Yeah, so they must be.
Nice.
This must be.
There you go. So I'm not I'm not out to lunch on that.
So yeah, look at this. There's more posts down below. Fade away. Official music video. Yeah.
Saudi melodic death metal.
Yeah,
we are back with a banger.
Solid.
Yeah, that's definitely a solid
one horn for sure.
I'd like to hear more actually out of that.
Yeah, I dig it. I actually, Jameson, I actually like the way the vocals are. I actually like the harsher vocals on top. Just my preference.
That's what reviewing is all about, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, hey, everybody's got their own taste too, right? Like we all can like what we like, and who gives a shit? There's no right or wrong.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Ultimately, if they like that, then they
if they're proud of that, and that's what they want to put out, fucking A, go to
totally. I'm just glad that they included the clean vocals at all because I think it adds a lot. I think it's great.
It does. I think it does add quite a bit to the track. So yeah, definitely horn up from all of us. That's awesome. We're all digging it, and yeah, I definitely would like to hear more. This is the one exception. Usually stuff gets sent to me, but this is an exception. I saw this band was releasing a video. I'm like, guys, I have to play this on the show. And this is a band called...
so we know this is two horns up from Wally then.
Well, we'll see. I actually only listened to a little bit of it. I wanted to keep my opinion fairly fresh for the show. So it's gonna be at least one horn for me, but I don't know if it's gonna be two. We'll see if I edge out that other horn. There we go. So this band's called Filth, and Filth has played Decimate Metal Fest before here in Calgary. Arrival of Autumn Jameson, didn't Arrival of Autumn play Decimate Metal Fest? Or no? That's one here in Calgary. No.
Oh man.
That's the one that's
I don't think we did.
You don't play? Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know. Filth. So the band's called Filth. They're Filth. They're from Detroit. This is their song, "The Ignorance." They've just released it. There's two tracks that they've released recently. The one track's actually, well, we'll see. If we like this one, I can play the next track because it's only 1 minute and 30 seconds long. The other song that they've released. This one's 3.
As good grindcore is.
This is 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So yeah, let's check this out. The aspect ratio space is kind of screwy, so it's gonna look funny in my video. But anyway, so Filth and the song "The Ignorance." Let's do this. Yeah, here we go.
You deserve absolute.
Ooh, love it.
Already, just love it, right, Jameson?
Oh, the video's great. The noose is lighting a fucking blunt to fire it off. yeah, we're all in. We're all in.
Oh no, it's also in a parking garage, I believe. So they've got that in common with Rival Autumn.
Let's go for a body bag. To resonate as you dare endlessly. I'll take everything. This is Spazin. Don't you fucking forget. You can fuck with the best. Do not point the hand at things without me. You are nothing. Breathe in my air. Come to play. Biscuit up. Spazin. Don't you fucking forget. You can fuck with the best. Do not break the hand that feeds us. Without me, you are nothing. When I smash, I offers you best. What you found usually. Pretend you're the shit. When you can't even step in it.
Okay, all right. Thoughts?
Good.
That's really fucking cool.
Yeah. Thank. I was hoping you guys would like it as much as me. Oh, fucking.
It's like for a grindcore band, they definitely lean towards the hardcore side of it, like the. Oh wow! Watch me blank. They're more hardcore than like King Parrot is full grind all the time, for example. These guys are like they're grindy, they're hardcore, they're.
Well, it kind of almost reminds me like a little bit of more like 80s hip hop where you had a bunch of guys all jumping in on lyrics. Like it kind of looked like they're standing around. And
yeah.
Just kind of like a couple of MCs on a stage almost, but it's not that. It's grindcore. Yeah.
Frickin'
and those screams, dude! That dude can scream.
He's incredible. Yeah,
those screams are wicked.
Yeah, I remember I got to see them perform live. They came up to Calgary to play Decimate Metal Festival, and I think they closed out one of the nights, maybe the last night. They might have closed out the last night, and it's just a band to see. They have some songs that are actually slow and very droning as well, and it's like hypnotic. I felt like I was on drugs. I felt like I was on drugs watching this band because what they do with their sound. I listened to I get it, before the festival. I wish I would have interviewed them. That's my only regret from that festival is not interviewing this band. Maybe I'll get an opportunity to.
I know what they're about for sure.
Maybe I'll get the opportunity to on this show. I love to have them on this show because I listened to them very quickly. And if you do that, you can't appreciate them. But seeing them perform live, I was just so impressed. I bought a shirt and I gotta buy a T-shirt. I love these guys. So, and I'm so excited they have new music, and I'm so excited it's still awesome. So, if you're game, they have a 1 minute and 30-second song. I'd like to check that out as well here.
Yeah,
of course.
Okay, all right. Let's do that. Let's do this. Crappy aspect ratio doesn't matter. Let's just listen to it. Let's do this.
Victims, are we fucking
Yeah, he does this thing with his eyes on stage where he rolls them into the back of his eye sockets, so he looks like he's got like
great move.
Yeah, he's just like, and he groans, and it's just it's like, I can't do it, but it's just, yeah, it just fits perfectly. Okay, hold on. 15 seconds in, we're almost there. Let's a minute and 30 seconds. I'm gonna try to shut up.
Someone's gonna wipe that smile
Is he saying "fuck your face"?
Yes, yes. That's what he's saying.
Fuck your face. Okay, awesome. Oh, wipe that smile off your fucking face. Okay. That's it.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, no kidding. Fucking A.
Yeah, perfect band name for their music, Filth. Like that's just like.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly.
They knew what they were doing.
Yeah. You get exactly what you want. So yeah, we all agree.
Dirty hit
So
in a live show too. Oh.
Yeah, I saw some. What is that called? Slam dancing. I'm kind of old school. I don't do the slam dancing.
The
no karate
moshing.
Yeah, the karate moves.
Yeah. I've seen a guy like straight up punch a woman in the face from the stage and called him out. He came up to me after the set and he was like, I was just trying to get the pit going. I was like, you punched a woman in the face.
Yeah, no shit. I was just trying to get the pit going. Oh my god.
Yeah, but unfortunately, sometimes that kind of music inspires that kind of dancing. But
Right.
the music is great.
Fantastic. All right, so that's the show. That's the show for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and let folks know what's coming up next week. I mentioned at the beginning of the show. Thanks again, Jameson, for jumping on and staying for the whole show. I know you got a pretty big performance coming up that you're practicing for. So thanks so much for delaying your band practice, coming on tonight's show. Like I said, we did lose some folks because our stream cut out, but I'll fix all that up and I'll share that out after with you so you can let folks know where to come watch it. I hope you had a good time. I had a really great time getting to talk to you here, and good luck at Loud as Hell. Have a hell of a good time. It's a blast.
Dude, what a great show, man. This was awesome, unexpected. I didn't know, like, you were going to pull out the socials, the fun we had tonight, man. Awesome.
Thanks, man.
Thanks so much for having me.
Really appreciate it. Awesome. Thanks, Jameson. All right, I'm going to let folks know what's... what was that, Jason?
Oh, I was just agreeing. That's it. Just agreeing with
Thanks, man.
The sentiment.
Thanks, man. All right, so we're going to let folks know what's coming up next. So we're just going to know next week. So I know Wally was going to do every second week because he said he's busy with a new kid, but we had Arrival of Autumn, had to switch to this week. So we're gonna keep going. We're going to do next week again and maybe then take a break.
3 weeks in a row of Wicked Wally?
3 weeks in a row. Actually, it's September. Mark my word, in September we're going to go back to every single week again because I'm getting used to being a dad. Anyway, so coming up on next week's Wicked Wally webcast.
Talk about the show before it's gone.
All right, July 21st, next Wednesday, same Wicked time, same Wicked channel, 7 p.m. Mountain, 9 p.m. Eastern. We have episode 30 of With a Wicked Wally webcast, Loud as Hell, with Jeff Burry, Alberta's premier metal festival, known as some as the best fest in the West. Is making a triumphant return in 2021 after being canceled last year due to the global pandemic. Jeff is a promoter and founder of the festival, joins us to talk about incredible work from it, blah, 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 blah. And he was able to do it with only 2 months' notice.
Well done.
All right, we got it done. Jeff will be on next week, and that'll be the festival that you're playing on. So it kind of really worked out that you got on the bill there. Anyway.
Oh, totally. Perfect timing to
have Jeff on next week.
Hype up the show. I'm so stoked that Jeff's going to be on next week. I'll be tuning in. Everyone should be because there's going to be a lot to talk about.
And then they should all go buy tickets and come to Loud as Hell.
100%.
100%. All right, and sorry for the car alarm in the background. I think that's a good time to end the show. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks again, Jameson. Pound it. There you go. Thanks again.
All the way.
Jay, you kicked ass as always. Thanks for being an awesome co-host. And thanks for everyone who tuned in. We had a bunch of viewers we lost. I apologize if they come back and watch us after. But those tuning in on YouTube, thanks so much for tuning in. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We need more subscriptions on there to get the word out about the show. Awesome. Take care. Have a great night. Tune in next week.